Hi, I'm Rohit SV from Section E PGP1. I am Trichy. So now I'm going to speak on the topic of Indian economic inequality for the course of Indian economy policy. Firstly, in the financial year 2023-24, the growth in real GDP was 7.3% in India when compared to 7.2% last year. India is ranked fifth in the world's GDP ranking in 2024. The country has been doing exceptional with an economy of $3.7 trillion dollars and also has a good chance of getting into $7.3 trillion dollars by 2030 and $10 trillion dollars by 2035 as per Center for Economics and Business Research. The Indian government has an ambitious target, but the inequality trends in India are widening. So here are some of the reasons. First one is wealth inequality. India is one of the most unequal countries in the world, with the top 10% of the population holding 77% of the nation's wealth. Next is the income inequality. According to the World Inequality Report, India is among the most unequal countries in the world, with the top 10% and top 1% of the population holding 57% and 22% of the total national income, respectively. The bottom 50% has only 13% of the overall income. Next is tax burden on poor. Approximately 64% of total goods and services, the GST, is being paid by the bottom 50% of the population. So, what are the causes of increasing inequality despite a high economic growth in India? First one is concentration of wealth. Concentration of wealth in hands of a few can perpetuate inequality over generations as the wealth passes to the generations and their descendants. Next is inadequate land reform. Inadequate land reforms can result in a significant portion of the population remaining landless or having insufficient land, making them vulnerable to poverty and economic instability. Wage gaps. Wage gaps between skilled and unskilled workers can contribute to income inequality. Informal labor markets with lower wage and fewer benefits can widen the income divide. Next one is the no minimum wages. Weak labor market policies, including insufficient minimum wage regulations and limited collective bargaining rights, can contribute to income disparities. And one more is the technological deprivation. Automation and technological advancements lead to job displacement and wage stagnation for certain groups, exacerbating income inequality. Now, let's come to the ameliorative measures to take. First is the to enforce constitutional provision. Enforce constitutional guarantee of equality as enshrined in fundamental rights through policy measures. Government policies that are formulated to strengthen these rights need strict implementation. Progressive taxation. Implementing progressive taxation in India can help reduce income inequality by ensuring that those who earn more contribute a higher portion of their income to taxes. Women empowerment. Promote gender inequality, equality in education, employment, and entrepreneurship to empower women economically and socially. So now coming to a timeline and impact. So we have three timelines: one is short term, mid term, and the long term. So a short term for 0 to 2 years. First, we'll focus on education and skill development. So in this timeline, implement free and accessible vocational training programs within 1 year and have good partnerships with the industries to provide apprenticeships within 2 years. The impact created is it equips underprivileged youth with employable skills, increasing their earning potential. Next, in the midterm, we can have a 2 to 5 year period. We can have rural development initiatives to increase the rural infrastructure like irrigation, transportation within 3 years, and the development programs of agricultural productivity and diversification within 5 years. So the impact here created is empower rural communities, improve agricultural income, and reduce the urban rural income gap. And finally, in the long term, for 5 plus years, we can have land reforms and equitable distribution. So here we can review and potentially revise land ownership laws to address historical inequalities within 5 years. And through this impact, we can address the historical injustices and empower marginalized communities with a path towards economic security. So this is about Indian economic inequality. Thank you so much, and thanks for the opportunity.